Welcome back, everybody. Right, so this week, of course, Western Province Rugby went out to some of the high schools and primary schools in Cape Town as part of the awareness campaign for women's rugby in Western Province and growing the participation for women and girls. And the Women's Collective was driving the World Literacy Day campaign, where they got involved with United Way and Pay It Forward to hand over some books. We went with the guys from Western Province on Tuesday to watch them hand over some of the books at some of the schools.
It's very important for them to have some readings, get familiar to readings, because it gives them a good foundation for their studies, obviously, for them to get familiar to the language. It can be their mother language, it can be English and Afrikaans, but I think the more you read, the more you get everything right. What the message I can give to them is that firstly they need to focus on their studies. They need to first focus on their studies. At the same time, to keep them away from doing the wrong things, they need to engage themselves to the sport, because obviously it's going to be school, and then after school they're going to the practice. After practice they're going home, do their homeworks and take a bath and sleep. So obviously they won't get a chance to engage to those wrong things that outside they are doing other kids. So that is very important part of me to come and tell them and alert them why the sport is important to them.
It was always our business as the school to promote reading, So we had some programs whereby the children, because we are the primary school, from the intermediate phase and senior phase, will choose those old ones to go and read aloud for the young ones. Now, while we're doing that, in some cases, we'll be having challenges of not having enough books, And then with the variety of books that was donated to us today, I should think that they will assist us so that we take our kids through reading, because we are saying that they must read for enjoyment, because most of the books are the story books. So the moment we actually promoting that love for reading, instilling that within them, so that when they are capable of reading, then they'll also do better in other subjects as well, because it all starts with reading.
Education goes a long way, even reading goes a long way, because it will be hard. It will be easier for you as a person if you understand how to read, you know how to read. It will be easier for you to speak also, because as a player you are not only surrounding to be in one place. You do travel the world, you see places, you meet people with different languages. So to read and be able to translate that in real life, it will also help you, because now we came here with like English and Afrikaans book, which is, if these girls get the chance to go and play rugby in somewhere else, at least they will know exactly how to read or how to speak with other people, to interact with other people. What I can say is that with the sport, everyone like now, they have a chance or to play for Western Province, because now rugby is not only starting when you are older. It started at the primary school level until the high school level. So they have all the chances now to play rugby and to represent their countries and stuff like that. So for them now, it's a start to come here and show them that we are playing rugby and we are also supporting education.
I'm feeling extremely happy. I thank for United Ways to come on board and help the women, because I remember last year they came. It's not their first time that they came to give us books. They came to give the club the parcel. So the girls were very happy. They are so happy. Even today they came to give the girls the books. So they always come and help us. It's very important. I always tell my girls, sport can't go alone. Sport must go with education, because there's anything that can happen, especially injuries. Because if you are injured, then you're out of play. But at least when you have the education, you have something to fall on. So I always encourage my girls that if you play sport, don't focus only on sport, focus on sport and also in education. They are very happy to see Springbok players, Western Province, and it's their first time, because the school is their first time that they're playing rugby. So for them to see the Springbok live, they are very happy, and also to see the women on TV, because it was not, the girls, the games was not televised before, but now that is televised, girls can see that rugby is really, women can play rugby. So they are very excited, and they see themselves playing for Springbok. They see themselves wearing the blue and white, the Western Province colors. So for the school to come, for the school, the Western Province executive and also the players to come to the school, to them, they take it serious, because this is what they want before.
Ons weet, lees is een van die magtigste en waardevolste vaardighede wat enige jong ontwikkelende kind kan hê. Jy het lees vir alles nodig. Sommige mense redeneer rekenaars, maar ons sê lees, want om iets te bestel in 'n restaurant moet jy kan lees. Om 'n koek te bak uit 'n resepteboek moet jy kan lees. Om akademies te vorder en selfs om 'n rekenaar te gebruik, moet jy in elk geval kan lees. So lees het ontelbare voorbeelde. Dit maak die wêreld oop. Dit leer vir jou wie jy is. Jy kan uitwerk waarna toe jou pad is. Dit maak dat jy bewus is van gevare rondom jou, dat jy ander op 'n pad kan neem en hulle toekoms net beter kan maak. Maar sonder lees glo ek dat 'n leerder nie sy bes of tot sy volle potensiaal sal kan ontwikkel nie. Sonder borge, sonder mense wat inkoop en sonder maatskappye wat belê of bereid is om te belê in ons kinders se ontwikkeling en se groei, gaan ons skole maar eintlik stagneer. So vandag is dit vir my baie, baie belangrik dat ek net die borge wat vandag moontlik maak, bedank. Die volgende persone, die volgende maatskappye, Western Province Women's Collective, Pay It Forward en United Ways maak hierdie dag moontlik. En ons is 'n jong skool met 'n ryk lang geskiedenis en ons is ook in die proses om ons biblioteek te ontwikkel sodat die kinders toegang het tot leesboeke en hulle wêrelde kan verbreek. So aan ons vernote baie, baie dankie.
Yes, I would just want to say that opportunity don't come to your way every day. So rather know how to read. And then with the rugby development within Stellenbosch, being part of a program, reading is very important. It's also empowering our girls in today's life. So reading is important just to cope with the day-to-day also, and just to know where you want to go in future, and how will you know what's going to be on your path if you don't read up what is out there. So with COVID, with the lockdown, it was difficult for our girls to play rugby. But today, with VP girls as players coming together and high-performance coaches to talk to the girls, interact with the girls, and to talk about the experience and how reading for them is also important. And while they were in lockdown, they saw the heroes on the TV, and it was great for them to interact today. So we as players and coaches expressed the importance of reading. So today was very special, not just for the school, but for the players and the learners to interact and share experiences during COVID, and then what is life beyond school, where you want to go. And it's not just for rugby, it's also any sport or any activity that keeps you out of harm's way. And what we create here in Stellenbosch is a safe haven for our girls, not just for rugby players, but for sport women and girls to feel safe, where they can have resources to tap in, to empower themselves, to make a change.
Fantastic initiative. Western Province Rugby getting involved there with United Way and of course with Pay It Forward, and great campaign. And then just a reminder, if you are watching the show right now, that of course there is a request for all clubs to have a women's rugby representative, and to get involved with the recruitment of women and girls at club level. And folks, we'll take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll show you the reruns of the Laguna guys training. Back in a sec.